I've been watching these videos made by SpammAnn and Destiny Production for quite a while now, and I've been really observing what's going on in the world, and came to this conclusion: the more we fight something, the more it presents itself. For instance, the war on drugs, the war on crime. Have these wars done anything to prevent wars on drugs and on crime? Has it diminished us fighting hunger, us fighting the system, wanting our freedom? Has it brought upon any change? In actuality, it's done the opposite. The more we cry out against something, the more it appears. The more we fight against something, the more it presents itself. This world is made up of so many different systems, so many different beliefs. And if we take a close look and really observe, we are all fighting each other. The Tea Party, Republicans trying to fight against Obama. When Bush was president, everybody was fighting against Bush. It's a never-ending system. And it's meant to be that way. It's just meant for us to be against each other. That's how it's set up. That if you believe certain things, it's, oh, you're a conspiracy theorist. We are creating the world in front of us. We are creating all these problems we see before us. The sooner we just let go and let be, I truly believe our problems will end. The more we continue to fight each other and the system, it'll just get worse and worse. And they want us to fight each other. They want us to have hate, fear, guilt, all these feelings that keep us in lower levels, in lower frequencies. But it's hard to explain to somebody who's driven by anger or passion about something, like that young girl, SpammAnn. She's got a lot of anger inside of her and wants to cure the world and talks about one and equality. But there's nothing equal. As much as we want it to be, there isn't. A lion and a deer, are they equal? The lion runs faster than the deer. The lion eats deer. But it is what it is. That is part of this universe. We can't change that. The world will change itself through evolution. That's how it's always been done. We humans want to put our fingerprints on everything, and the more we try to change things, the more things become worse. The sooner we learn this, the better off we will be. The Christians are anti-homosexuality, and then there are more and more homosexuals in the world. If they would just accept things the way they are and realize that it is part of nature. We cannot change nature. We cannot change the way things are. We cannot think we know what God wants just because some guy billions of years ago wrote down in these books that we call the Bible, okay, or multi-guys for that matter, and say, oh, well, God wants it this way. Well, did God come and tell you personally? And you have some that say, oh, yes, God speaks to me. I'm not doubting God speaks to you. But God speaks to each and every one of us. And what is your truth may not be my truth. There is one universal law, though, the law of karma. and the law of love. And that is what we're here to do, to love one another. Not to judge one another and say, well, hey, my way is the right way and your way is the wrong way. No. My way is right for me, as your way is right for you. But we've got to put our walls down and stop being so angry. Stop trying to test the system. Stop trying to change things. Because the more we try to change it, the worse it becomes. Let us find peace in our hearts. Let us find peace with who we are. There is no wrong and there is no right. Things just are, and we're here to learn. What exactly? I don't know. I don't have all the answers. But neither does anyone else. So all we could do is take it one step at a time, one moment at a time. Start respecting one another. Stop falling into the trap that we're being led to. Be happy, be well, grow, and let's just wait to see what happens. The more we put our fingers into things, the worse it will become. So hey. Oh, one more thing. There's this Baptist priest, pastor, whatever they're called, who is now screaming Bloody Mary because he got mistreated by the Department of Sheriff and the Border Patrol. Well, he's been messing with these people for a while. I watched some of his videos, and he's going there and saying, am I detained? Can I go on my way? No, I don't believe that we should have checkpoints and we should be checked. But it is what it is. Why would you want to mess with someone? Why would you want to push buttons and get yourself in trouble? Well, look, he got himself in trouble. He got banged up. And he walks around preaching all these hateful things about everyone and in the name of God and whatever else. Dude, there is karma in this world. What goes around comes around. So, I just wanted to add that little two-piece. 5 cents, whatever the heck. Anyway, guys, have a great remainder of the weekend. It is Saturday. What is it? My time is 1:40. And I just wanted to say a few things after watching a few videos. My life is pretty much the same. Applying for a couple of jobs as an occupational therapist. I finally got my occupational therapy license. Violet's working at a hair salon, so I'm still waiting to get work, but I had a couple of interviews, so I should hear about something next week. Still working out, keep putting on more muscle, more hair. I'll have to make another video about that, but anyway, just, what's that song say? Be happy, man, there's nothing else we can do. We could complain, we could get sick to our stomach about the situation. There is nothing we can do. Just change yourself, your heart. Feel love and peace. And that's what you'll bring forth into your life. If you are angry and want all these wars and commotion and revolution and whatever else, all you're going to create is problems. That's it. Problems. Look at Cuba, the country I was born. People hated Batista. They all wanted a revolution. They wanted to change the way things were. Guess what? What they were fighting for turned out that what they got was worse. Castro. So the lesson there is, the grass always looks greener on the other side. But just find peace in your heart, in your mind, and peace with one another. And that is the way we will continue to evolve to a higher consciousness. Peace and love you all, but love yourselves too. Bye-bye.